Ma'am, I have, ma'am, but there is a problem, ma'am.
Is it? Oh, fine. Because if it is RVC, then you can access this ID link directly. If you are using your personal ID, then I have to permit you. That is the reason. Okay, fine. We shall continue. So in the last class, we were discussing about the AC equivalent circuits, and I showed you the steps how to short AC, consider only DC to find the DC current. And next step is to find the dynamic resistance. Next is in order to find the AC parameters, that is AC current and the output AC voltage, we'll have to consider AC and short DC. Okay, so short DC and find the respective apply KVL, find the current which is flowing through the circuit and the output voltage. Any doubts in this question?
No, ma'am.
Others?
Ma'am, one doubt.
No, ma'am.
Samira, yeah, Samira, I'll answer your
Ma'am,
question.
in the beginning, we
Your
had
question
found
is
out,
how?
ma'am,
Yeah,
in the
tell me.
beginning, we had found out the ID, no, ma'am.
Correct.
Uh, we had taken both silicon and germanium diodes to, together.
Correct.
But
Correct.
then, why are we using two dynamic resistances then?
No, each diode will have a resistance, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your, each diode will have to convert it to respective resistance.
Ma'am, but while considering the current, we are considering both as a single unit, no, ma'am.
No, you are talking about the current can't be different. No, because same current flows throughout the circuit. There won't be like different current flows through silicon diode, one different current flows through germanium diode. Since we are dealing with series connection, same current flows throughout the circuit. If it is parallel connection, then current gets divided.
Yes, ma'am.
With respect to resistance, you have to consider resistance for silicon, resistance for germanium. But with respect to current, throughout the circuit, only one current flows.
Ma'am, then how come both resistance are
If
same
it is
for
a series
silicon and
circuit.
germanium?
No, that is what I told you, right? With respect to the relation that is RD equals 26 millivolts divided by ID. Okay. Current
Hmm.
remains to be same. How did we get this equation 26 millivolts? That is eta Vt divided by ID.
Yes, ma'am.
If you consider different eta values, RD value will be different for germanium and silicon.
Okay.
Okay. So if you refer the textbook, that is Robert Wallstead textbook, if you refer, there he has given for eta value to be equal to 1 and eta value to be equal to 2 for germanium and silicon respectively. But as per the design, as per the syllabus and scheme, whatever we have designed, we are assuming eta value to be equal to 1 throughout for
Okay.
semiconductor diodes.
Okay, ma'am.
With respect to eta value, dynamic resistance remains to be same for silicon as well as for germanium.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand? And
Yes, ma'am.
same current flows throughout the circuit. There can't be different current with respect to silicon, different current with respect to germanium. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
And your question, okay, and you have understood how this RD and all we have got, right? With
Yes,
respect to
ma'am.
VI characteristics. Okay, if you consider a small part of it and if you plot it separately, that is basically a straight line characteristics, correct?
Yes,
V
ma'am.
versus I characteristics with straight line represents a resistance. That is the reason we have got a resistance here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay,
Thank you,
moving
ma'am.
on. Any other doubts? Any other doubts? Any questions? Okay. 14th question. Make a note of the circuit. This is the given question. Okay. Your job is to find the AC output voltage. Starting from step 1 up to all 4 steps, please follow all the 4 steps and tell me the final voltage with respect to AC alone. What is step 1? Khushi Srivastav. Khushi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Khushi, can you answer? Khushi, what is step 1? You know or you don't know? Darshu Priya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
First,
please
we
answer.
should
What is step 1?
short DC.
No, short AC, right? Because you're
Sorry,
finding
ma'am.
DC
Short
current.
AC. Yes.
Short AC.
Yes, ma'am.
And consider DC input. Okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Find
Applying
DC
KVL.
current ID. Yes. So I'll short AC. So this is the equivalent circuit now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So apply KVL and find ID.
3 minus.
Okay. Okay. 3 minus.
Minus 0.7.
Okay.
0.7.
Minus
Minus
0.7. Okay.
minus 3
Minus
into minus 3.3
uh,
K into I
3.3K.
into I
Okay.
minus 0.3
Next.
minus 0.3 minus 0.3 is equal to
Okay.
0. Is equal to 0.
Right. Very good. Correct. Correct. Very good.
Yes.
Find ID.
0.303.
Correct.
I'm 0.303 milliampere.
Correct. Next. Correct. Sheklit Bansal. Sheklit Bansal. Guys, please respond. If you do not respond, I shall mark absent for today's class. Sheklit Bansal, are you there? Chetan,
Yes, ma'am.
Chetan, can you tell me what is step 2?
On dynamic resistance.
Okay. How much did you get?
On finding, ma'am.
And 85.8.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. It is
85.8.
85.8 ohms. Correct. Okay. Next, step 3.
Short DC.
Considering AC and short DC. So all the diodes will be replaced by?
Dynamic resistance.
All 4 diodes will be replaced by dynamic resistance. Correct. Now you find the current with respect to AC and the output voltage due to AC. Devendu?
Yes, ma'am.
Devendu, can you tell me KVL equation to find IAC?
20 MV minus 85.8
20 millivolts minus RD
minus
multiplied
RD
by
IAC
then
minus RD IAC
then
minus 3.3 and minus RDAAC.
This kilo, milli, mega, micro, nano, all those things, please be careful.
Okay.
Then
again minus RDIAC.
I can directly write 2 times of RD into IAC. Correct, no?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is equal to 0. Okay.
Equal to 0.
So solve this and get me IAC value.
0.029 milliamperes.
Others, please check.
0.028.
0.029 milliamperes.
Okay. Next, output voltage.
Zero point zero nine.
Output voltage is how much?
0.09.
No, please check again.
Ma'am, will it be 4 RD into IAC?
In order to find the output voltage, it is only 3.3K multiplied by IAC. Across 3.3 kilo ohm resistor only you are finding IAC, right? Why
Yes.
4 RD required? 4 RD not required. Across which element you are going to find the output voltage? Only drop across that particular element you consider. That is sufficient.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, will it be close to 0.01 volts?
No, it's 0.0957.
0.092.
No, please check IAC value is whether the IAC value is correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
IAC value, is
Yes,
it
ma'am,
correct?
IAC.
Pavan?
Yes, ma'am.
IAC value,
I'm
please check.
checking, ma'am. I got something different, but I'm checking.
No, please check because I have only output voltage answer with me, that is 18.116 millivolts. This
Ma'am,
is the
IAC
answer.
value I'm getting 0.058 milliamps.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am, it's
Right, please check and
0.058.
tell me.
Milliamps.
Yes, I'm
How
getting the
much?
same thing. 0.05.
0.059 milliamps.
Now it is correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you check output AC voltage, how much you are getting.
Ma'am, I'm getting 0.1914 into
Yes,
10
ma'am.
power 3.
0.1914.
Guys, come again.
I got 0.191 into 10 power 3.
That's okay. It means 19.1 milli, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Okay. Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's okay, no problem. If it is near to that, we will consider, no issues. Others, please check and tell me whether the answer is correct. Sometimes the answer, whatever I have, maybe that is also mistake. So we will verify it once.
19.1.
Is it 19.1 or
Yes.
18.1?
Yes, I am getting
Yes, ma'am.
19.1.
19.1.
19.1.
19.1 only, ma'am.
19.1.
19.1 millivolts. Now it is fine. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood, right? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Next question. So quickly you solve this. Solve this question.
Ma'am, ID is equal to 1 milliampere.
Actually, I don't have answer with me. You all
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to.
Ma'am, ID is equal to 1 milliampere.
How much?
1
ID is equal
milliampere.
to
1
1
milliampere.
milliampere.
All are getting the same? Okay, fine. Next you find
Yes, ma'am.
RD.
And 26 is the RD.
Ma'am, 26.
Next.
And IAC is 0.36.
Others, please let me know.
0.036 milliamps.
0.036 milliampere. Okay. Then the output voltage.
0.93 millivolt.
0.93
93
Come again.
millivolts.
93
Millivolts, yes.
Others, please verify.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it correct? Okay.
Ma'am, I'm not getting
Yes,
how to
ma'am.
calculate IAC. Could you please explain?
IAC, is it? Okay,
Yes.
Sinchana. I'll show you with respect to pointer. You have to tell me the drop with respect to each of the points. Okay. Let me write an equivalent circuit with respect to AC circuit. So in order to find IAC, what we will do, we will consider only AC as the input and we will short DC. Correct, no? Here you
Yes,
have a
ma'am.
resistor and all the 4 diodes will be replaced by dynamic resistance. I'll write this as 4 times of RD. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, directly I'll write it as 4 times of RD. This is 100 millivolt. This is 2.7 kilo ohms. This is 4 into RD. Across this, you have to find the output voltage and here you'll have to find IAC. So, yes, Sinchana.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me the drop over here?
100 minus 2.7 K into I
Just a
minus
second.
4 RD into IAC is equal to 0.
Whether my pointer is visible here?
Yes, ma'am.
Here, can you tell me what is the drop over here?
100
It is 100 millivolts. What is the drop over here?
minus 2.7 K,
Minus
into
2.7 K into IAC. Okay. What is the drop over here?
minus 4 RD into IAC.
Minus 4 RD into IAC equated to 0. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we find IAC, that is equal to 100 millivolts divided by 2.7 K plus 4 into RD. How much you will get?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Next step. In order to find the output voltage, it is 4 into RD multiplied by IAC. If you do, you will get the output voltage. Shall we
Yes.
proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next question. Problem number 16. Okay, next question. Take down. Let us consider a different type of circuit. So the circuit is like this. Input is 12 volts. The resistance is 747 ohms. This is germanium diode. This is silicon diode. This is 20 ohms. This is 50 ohms. Question here is to find I and V naught. So as soon as you power on, that is 12 volts, main current I starts flowing through the circuit, correct? But here the circuit, here you have germanium diode and silicon diode which are connected in parallel. The main current I, it gets divided into the branch current. Say I'll call this as IA and through this path it is IB. Did you understand?
Ma'am,
Yes,
that time we connected diodes in parallel. You said through one the current won't flow, no, ma'am.
Come again.
When diodes are in parallel, the current flows through germanium diode, no, ma'am, instead of
but here
silicon.
there are resistances also.
Yes, ma'am.
Here you have 747 ohm resistance, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you can't consider that particular case over here. There you had only two diodes. Along with the diodes, you didn't had anything, that is 50 ohm and 20 ohm resistance. Along with that, you didn't had 747 ohm resistance is the current limiting resistance. Due to high surge current, it may damage the entire circuit. That is the reason there is one more resistance, that is 747 ohm. Okay, so that case will not come into picture. Here what you have to do is the main current I you have to divide into branch currents. Okay, and then with respect to the loops, you'll have to find the loop currents IA and IB. Then when you add these two currents, you'll get the main current I. With respect to that, you'll have to find the output voltage V0. That is the idea with respect to parallel circuits. Okay, this is not the case when you consider those type of circuits. There you didn't had any resistance at all. Current limiting resistance was not there. Here what happens, as soon as you power on, here you have current limiting resistance and then the parallel branches have come into picture. But there in those circuits, with respect to the external power, directly used to connect it to diodes. Correct, Pawan?
Yes, ma'am.
In those type of circuits, you had diode like this and you had diode connected in parallel. Here you had, say, external voltage. External voltage was connected directly to these two diodes. But that is not the case over
Understood,
here.
ma'am.
Okay, we shall proceed. Now, your job is to find the loop currents. The main current I gets divided as, say, IA and IB. Loop 1, apply KVL. Apply KVL to loop 1 to find IA and IB. Guys, you want me to solve?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Can you tell me
14.6.
the, just a second. Can you tell me the KVL equation for loop 1?